The blood-red wedding dress, a chilling horror story that will send shivers down your spine. A young man is drawn into eerie dreams of a mysterious woman with long black hair and the scent of jasmine. From a haunted dormitory to a cursed hall, the secrets of N2-ite unravel, bringing terrifying deaths. Will the curse under the dim lights relent? Tune in to uncover the horrifying truth, where love and vengeance intertwine in the dark, ominous night. Have you ever swung on a swing? The kind of swing you only get to ride once in a lifetime. For the past 3 years, I've been haunted by dreams of a woman. In my dreams, I push her gently on a swing, the ropes creaking with each sway. I hear her laughter clear as silver bells, and catch the faint scent of jasmine from her long black hair flowing in the breeze, comforting and pleasant. She loves to caress my skin. Her pale, delicate hands carry a hint of tenderness, gliding slowly across my neck, sending shivers through my body. I'm captivated by the fresh, thrilling sensation. But regrettably, I can never see her face clearly. All I remember is a vivid red birthmark on her shoulder. Each time I wake, my obsession deepens. I'm certain she's my destined love. And then we would meet, and that day arrived sooner than I expected. It was my first day enrolling at the Saigon University of Culture and Arts. Unable to find the dormitory, I wandered in confusion until I saw a woman in a traditional dye, practicing for a play. She stood amid a bamboo grove at the edge of the campus, facing a wall, singing "The Ghost Still Lingers" over and over. The melody, inherently mournful, carried a touch of allure and ambiguity in her voice. As if enchanted, I approached her. A familiar scent of jasmine filled my senses. It was her! I tapped her shoulder lightly. Startled, she fell to the ground, frowning as she slowly turned her head. Her face was, to put it mildly, terrifying. Her flawless pale skin was caked with garish pink blush, her eyeshadow a fiery red, and her lips painted a vivid crimson, like a ghost from the underworld. I stepped back in fear. She seemed to notice my reaction, quickly covering her face, and said, "Who are you?" I thought no one was here. I came to rehearse for tomorrow's performance. I don't know how to do makeup, don't look at me. Then she fled in a panic. Seeing her flustered reaction, my fear faded, replaced by a strange anticipation to see her face without makeup. Looking down, I noticed she'd dropped a sandal, a red, embroidered one that matched her theatrical costume. Without hesitation, I picked it up and slipped it into my bag. After much effort, I found the dormitory. 4 people to a room, conditions decent enough, though the bathroom was communal, located at the end of the hallway. My 3 roommates, Min, from a construction family, outgoing, T, an anime-loving introvert who wears glasses, and Tam, a quiet gamer who rarely spoke. That first night, the conversation inevitably turned to the school's ghost stories. Min began slowly. This school was built when my dad was young. He was just a low-level worker on the construction crew. When they built the cultural hall, strange things happened. For example, the crew leader messed up the blueprints, making the hall look like a tomb from above, with 2 wings spreading out like the character 8. The night before completion, the crew leader celebrated with drinks, then vanished. Guess where they found him? Min paused, and I got goosebumps, holding my breath. Even Tam, engrossed in his game, turned to stare at Min. Min grinned and continued. They found him under the hall's floor, surrounded by pillars and planks, like he was in a cramped coffin. But here's the thing, the floor had been sealed 3 days earlier. No one knew how he got in there, not even him. He only remembered seeing a woman in a white ODI standing in the middle of the hall, singing a haunting song. More strange events followed. Workers sleepwalked at night, waking up inside the hall. To resolve the eerie occurrences, the crew called in a feng shui master. He instructed them to place bronze statues in front of the hall to suppress the evil energy. They did, and the strange incidents stopped. After Min's story, we exchanged glances, silently pulling our blankets tighter. Suddenly, T's voice came from the corner, trembling. "Do you guys know about N2-ite from the arts department?" I said, "The school's beauty queen, right? Really famous." To my surprise, Min put a finger to his lips, signaling silence. His eyes mirrored my shock, sending a chill down my spine. He whispered, "You don't know? No one dares mention her. And Tuhai killed herself years ago. Rumor has it her messy personal life led to a breakup, and in despair she took her own life. Guess how they found her? She was wearing a red Vietnamese wedding dye hanging from the hall's rafters. Her long black hair draped down, her face carefully made up thin arched brows, eyes closed, lips painted blood red. To this day, the hall's abandoned, but some still see a pair of feet dangling in midair." "Stop it!" Tam's scream cut Min off as he dove under his blanket. Thinking of class the next morning, we decided to end the storytelling there. That night, I dreamed of her again. This time I finally saw her face. She wore the theatrical dye I'd seen in the bamboo grove, but without the heavy makeup. She was stunning, delicate like a lotus, though her eyes were strangely hollow, staring right at me. She sang, "The one who leaves never returns. Their shadow lingers, longing tangled in worldly dust. Who waits for whom to come back?" The mournful melody gripped my heart, urging me to hold the fragile girl in my arms. A scream woke me. Opening my eyes, something flew at my face. Reflexively, I caught it, a pair of red embroidered sandals, eerily familiar. I looked toward the source. Tam was curled up against the wall, hands covering his face, muttering, "No, I don't know her. Please don't come for me." The scream had woken everyone. Min, annoyed, asked, "What's going on? Why the shouting? So scared over Antuit's story?" Tam lowered his hands, revealing a sandal mark on his face. His eyes bloodshot, he ranted. "I felt something pressing on me while I slept, nearly suffocating me. Then I saw this. Someone put these sandals on my face. Red embroidered sandals. Aren't they just like the wedding Min said, and Tuite wore when she died?" "Min, was it you? Trying to scare me with props?" Suddenly, a hand reached out, taking the sandals from me. It was T, flipping them over, his small eyes lost in thought. I snapped to attention, checking my bag. Sure enough, it was the sandal the girl dropped, but I'd left it in my bag had someone found it and pulled a prank. I studied everyone's reactions. Min looked irritated at Tam, while T stared at the sandals, deep in thought. Luckily, no one knew I'd brought the sandal back, or they'd think I was the prankster. Days passed quickly, but I didn't see the woman who haunted my dreams again. My mind was filled with her bare, beautiful face from the dream, and I regretted not asking her name. Since that night, Tam became paranoid, checking his bedding thoroughly and taping talismans above his bed. Min mocked his cowardice, but we all tacitly avoided mentioning Entuite. That night, I dreamed of her again. She walked ahead, her black hair flowing, the scent of jasmine wafting toward me. Suddenly, she ran forward. I reached to grab her hand but woke up startled. In reality, my arm was outstretched. A cold chill ran down my spine, spreading through my body. In the darkness, my hand had grasped something, a slender wrist. Terror made me scream, and I yanked my hand back. The room's lights flicked on. Min, annoyed, asked, "What now?" "Tam, another nightmare." Tam, dazed, replied, "It wasn't me." I opened my eyes slowly. The room was empty. Looking at my hand, the smooth sensation lingered on my fingertips, leaving me speechless with fear. T suddenly asked, "Did you do something bad last night?" "I stayed up late and heard your bed creaking, so annoying." "Keep it quiet next time." My pupils contracted. Amid everyone's grumbling, I trembled. Last night, I slept at 10. I was the first to sleep. The room fell silent. Under the dim yellow light, fear crept into our eyes. The next day, all four of us went to class with dark circles under our eyes. Planning to grab buns at the cafeteria and nap, I spotted the girl from before in a corner. Her hair was neatly tied back, wearing a white dye, just like in my dream, beautiful and sweet. She stood by the food counter, seemingly undecided. I hurried over, greeting her, "Hey, do you remember me?" She looked flustered, shaking her head. It was that day you were singing in the bamboo grove and ran off, remember? Oh, it's you! God, I had such heavy makeup that day. Did I scare you? I was nervous and ran off. Was I rude? She lowered her head shyly, her flushed cheeks making my heart race. No, I disturbed you that day. Oh, I still don't know your name. Just call me Ain. Suddenly, her stomach growled. She quickly covered it, embarrassed. I understood immediately, asking, "Hungry? Let me treat you." Achin hesitated but nodded, saying, "I forgot my meal card today. Lucky I ran into you. What's your name?" "Just call me Fong. Order whatever you like, I'm treating." Achin ordered a few dishes, and I grabbed 2 bowls of rice, carrying the food to a table. Min and the others appeared. Min winked at me, teasing, "Fong's eating well today." Fearing he'd ruin the moment, I shooed him away. Over lunch, I learned Achin was a new student in the fine arts department. Her older sister studied here, so she admired the school and worked hard to get in. After eating, I remembered Achin's sandal and walked her to her dormitory. The dorm manager seemed to turn a blind eye today, unlike when Min tried bringing his girlfriend in and got stopped. The room was empty. I rummaged and found the sandal in T's cabinet at the bottom. As I grabbed it, my ear itched like someone was breathing on it, damp and close. Fear stopped me from turning around. I stared at the slightly dirty embroidered sandal. "Fong, you like this sandal too?" A familiar voice sounded behind me and I exhaled in relief.